it's time. Please make welcome your host for the WDVX Blue Plate Special. Ready to
Hey, y'all, welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It is real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. And we're here inside Visit Knoxville. Feel free to come join us if you like. But if you can't be here with us, know that you can slide on over there to the WDVX Facebook page or our YouTube channel where you can watch it streaming live. So today we have two acts for you here on the Blue Plate Special. Visiting with us from Richmond, Virginia, Mackenzie Roark and the Hotpants are here. And they're going to be up the second half of the show today. To get things started, she's traveled a bit to be here with us today. She is visiting with us from Australia. Y'all give a great big welcome to Kirsty Lee Akers to the Blue Plate Special.
We had it all, at least I thought we did. Till the lies you hid came out in a roaring blaze. You had me fooled, I never would have dreamed that you could cheat on me until she took my place. Burn, baby, burn. This is a fire you started. This is the hell you poured. The gas on us dead right through the flames. I hope it hurts. You're so damn heartless. I pray you get what you deserve. So burn, baby, burn. Did you think that I wouldn't find you out? I wouldn't hear about a fire in a cold hard freeze. I wonder if it hurt to touch her skin. Was the heat intense or did you think of me? Burn, baby, burn. This is a fire you started. This is the hell you poured. The gas on us dead right through the flames. I hope it hurts. You're so damn heartless. I pray you get what you deserve. So burn, baby, burn. I ain't gonna be caught dead in here, going down with the house. And if I gotta jump right through the glass, well, honey, I'm getting out. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. This is a fire you started. You think by now you would have learned. So burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. I pray you get what you deserve. Thank you very much. Well, you might be able to tell I do talk a little bit funny. I'm not from around here. I'm from a very small town in Australia called Curry, and I have been chasing this music dream literally my whole life. I started singing when I was 3 years old, and I have been doing it ever since. So I've been traveling to Nashville actually since 2005. That was my very first trip back in 2005, and I fell in love with it, and have been coming back every year ever since. And this next song I actually wrote all about that. I normally write songs about other people, but this is a song, the only song I've ever written about myself. So that's how this song came about. This one's called Wild One. She sings her songs in a bar on Broadway. Been chasing dreams since the day she was born. She knows that she'll be a big star someday. So for now, she keeps singing her songs. She's got a fire deep in her bones. Shines like a diamond in a pot of gold. She's as free as a smoke from a loaded gun. She's one of those spirits that was born to run. She's a wild one. She's a wild one. Her friends will tell her that she might not make it. Just give up and come on home. I'm a hometown boy and raise a family, but they don't know she's too far gone. She's got a fire deep in her bones. Shines like a diamond in a pot of gold. She's as free as a smoke from a loaded gun. She's one of those spirits that was born to run. She's a wild one. She's a wild one. She's a wild one. Ooh, yeah, she's a wild one. You only get so many trips around the sun. She's gonna dance to the beat of her own drum. 'Cause she's got a fire deep in her bones. Shines like a diamond in a pot of gold. She's as free as a smoke from a loaded gun. She's one of those spirits that was born to run. She's a wild one. She's a wild one. She's a wild one. Ooh, yeah, she's a wild one. She's a wild one. Ooh, yeah, she's a wild one. Thank you very much.
It's Kirsty Lee Akers with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. What did you say the name of your little town was?
Curry.
Curry. Oh, that's easy enough.
I now live in Wanji, but born in Curry.
So I read you're a First Nation heritage there.
Yeah, and that's where a lot of our towns are named after in Australia. So Curry and Wanji. I live on a huge lake, and Wanji means lots of water in our language. So yeah, that's where all our town names come from.
All right, cool. So you are not the only female singer in your family. Is that correct?
No, I come from a very musical family. My mom and my nan and a few of my aunties, they all sang country music when I was growing up, so I honestly didn't know any different. I thought it was totally normal for everyone to sing country music. So it wasn't until I started school that I realized that it wasn't totally normal, but it was an amazing way to grow up. I got to just live and breathe country music, and yeah, I'm just glad my mum and my dad had great taste in music and it wasn't something else.
So, being a young kid and getting up and performing in front of people, people love all of that, But once you get older, you got to figure out how to write those songs yourself. So when did that happen for you?
Well, I was always kind of writing little songs that weren't any good as a kid. It wasn't until I started playing guitar for myself when I was about 14 that I really started getting serious about songwriting and started actually getting my heart broken at school by boys and had something to write about. So I think my first proper song I wrote, I was about 14 or 15 and would enter different songwriting competitions, and it was actually a songwriting competition that got me my first trip to Nashville. I won a competition in Australia, which was a songwriting competition, and the prize for that was to write with some of the biggest songwriters in the world, let alone Nashville, with Universal Publishing. And so I'd never even been on a plane before, let alone to another country. So that was a massive, eye-opening, overwhelming very first trip back when I was 18 years old, and set up my love for songwriting.
All right. So which leads us into the fact that, this week we're going to be seeing a lot of touring musicians because it's Americana Fest this week in Nashville, and Kirsty will be headed over there for some of that, but also you're planning on doing some recording while you're in Nashville.
I am. I've been coming to Nashville for such a long time, and I've never actually recorded in Nashville, believe it or not. I've written a lot of songs, so this trip I really wanted to get in the studio and actually record a song, so I'm really looking forward to that. I'll be doing that towards the end of the trip, so I'm over here for a whole month and going to be doing as much songwriting as possible, and who knows, it might be one of those songs that we end up recording.
Well, you can find more information, Kirsty, Kirsty, LeeAkers.com for more information. Feel free to shake and howdy with her afterwards and chat it up. Thank her for being here with us today. But for now, I'm going to back out of the way. We're going to get more music here from Kirsty Lee Akers on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
Thank you very much. Well, speaking of songwriting, I've always said never do the wrong thing by a songwriter because you might end up with a song written about you and you might not like it. And that's how a lot of my songs come about, to be honest. This is one of those. This one's called Wake Me Up When You're Sober. I co-wrote this with one of my favourite songwriters, Jerry Sally, if anyone knows of Jerry. Knew it was you on the end of the line. Nobody else calls me this time of night. You say you love me and you need a ride again. I shouldn't do it, but I changed my clothes. I pick you up and I drive you home. Help you stumble through the door and tuck you in. How many times can I lie and hide the truth about where you are? I'm doing my best cleaning up your mess. God is making me so tired. So let me sleep till it's over. Wake me up when you're sober. I took that vow for better or worse. I didn't sign up for this kind of hurt. Giving all I can, now I can't give anymore. How many times can I lie and hide the truth about where you are? I'm doing my best cleaning up your mess. God is making me so tired. So let me sleep till it's over. Wake me up when you're sober. about where you are. I'm doing my best, cleaning up your mess. God is making me so tired. Wish I could sleep till it's over. Wake me up when you're sober. Knew it was you on the end of the line. Nobody else calls me this time at night. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I've always found songwriting for me is a way to kind of like therapy, I guess. If I'm ever going through something in my life, I don't go and sit on a couch and talk to someone. I normally pick up my guitar and write a song about it. So this is a song I wrote the day my parents got divorced. I know it sounds miserable. They're much happier now. Gone their separate ways. But this was my way of dealing with it. This one's called Take Me Back. Take me back to 17. I loved you and you loved me. Life was one big fantasy. So take me back to 17. Take me back to 22. You held my hand, we said I do. Innocent with heart so true. So take me back to 22. We knew then what we know now. We could make it through somehow if we could learn to love again. You take me back, back to then. Take me back to 24. Baby girl, then came one more. We were the ones that you adored. So take me back to 24. Take me back to 28. Good times weren't so far away. No broken dreams and this heartache. So take me back to 28. If we knew then what we know now, we could make it through somehow. If we could learn to love again. Who take me back, back to then. Take me back to 33. No child support alimony. We were still a family. So take me back to 33. If we knew then what we know now, we could make it through somehow. If we could learn to love again. Who take me back, back to then. Ooh. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I got one more song, but thank you so, so much for having me today. It's been so great. This is my very first time in Knoxville, so very exciting to be here. Thank you. If you are watching on your phone, at home, or wherever, YouTube, and also you guys in the audience, make sure you check out my music on Spotify and wherever, Apple Music, or wherever you listen to your music. Follow me on all my socials. You can keep up to date with what I'm doing back in Australia and when I'm come back over here. But as I said, thank you so much for having me. I'm going to finish up with, I'll finish up with my current single that's out at the moment. So if you hear this and you like it, I'd love if you'd look it up. This one's called Girls Are Why the West is Wild. Got aim like Henny Oakley, living life like Calamity Jane. I love me a rowdy cowboy, but we ain't staying home on the range. We got some grit in our makeup, don't mind some mud on our boots. We ain't here just a little pretty, but can't help it if we do. While we put the medicine up on the wagon, we put the smoke in the show. We put the high up on the silver. We put the rush in the gold. All those boys are dirt show ponies, gunning their Mustangs outlaw style. They ain't got what we bring to the party. Girls are wild, the West is wild. Don't have to pack no pistol, stick us some midnight train. We shine while we're making history. Last time we checked, I was holding the reins. While we put the medicine up on the wagon, we put the smoke in the show. We put the high up on the silver. We put the rush in the gold. All those boys are dirt show ponies, gunning their Mustangs outlaw style. They ain't got what we bring to the party. Girls are wild, the West is wild. Now listen up. Who put the giddy up in the giddy up? Who's into kicking up? Son does. Who's got the giddy up? Got the giddy up. Who's into saddle up? That's us. While we put the medicine upon the wagon, we put the smoke in the show. We put the high up on the silver. We put the rush in the gold. We put the medicine upon the wagon. We put the smoke in the show. We put the high up on the silver. We put the rush in the gold. All those boys are dirt show ponies, gunning their Mustangs outlaw style. They ain't got what we bring to the party. Girls are wild, the West is wild. Yippee-ki-yo, yippee-ki-yay. Girls are wild, the West is wild. Girls are wild, the West is wild. Oh, girls are wild, the West is wild. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
That's Kirsty Lee Akers on the Blue Blade Special. Again, more information can be found at KirstyLeeAkers.com. And again, feel free to shake it howdy with her after the show and thank her for being here with us today on the Blue Plate Special. Again, she will be headed over to Nashville. And as many people will be doing this week. So, you know, if you see her over there, give her a howdy as well. Support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from listeners just like yourselves and from Barley's Taproom and Pizzeria on Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City. It is home of the Big Plate on Fridays. And this Friday, boy, howdy, we got them. The Poe Ramblin' Boys are coming to see us this weekend. And, this Friday. And you can find more information about that by visiting our website in the calendar right there at WDVX.com. Additional support comes from Visit Knoxville and the Senior Financial Group, your neighborhood Medicare partner. For more than 30 years, Senior Financial Group's been on a mission to make Medicare more affordable. Information and assistance available at sfgmedicare.com and 865-777-0153. So, as we roll along with today's show, well, as I mentioned earlier, they're visiting with us from Richmond, Virginia. Y'all give a great big welcome to Mackenzie Roark and the Hotpants on the Blue Plate Special.
Thanks so much.
I know you want me to say I should have been strong enough to bite my lip and stay. But have you seen yourself? You're spending all your money and the remnants of your health. You put your hand on my back, pull me in so I can feel kindness you lack. It's the same old same. Beat your chest and grab my wrist and lightly lay your claim. You can tell me that I'm crazy, that I need little pills. You can tell me to love you, oh, but I never will. Ask me more questions so I can answer them wrong. 'Cause I'm just one drink away from moving on. Say the devil's in my head, weakening the warrior who's frail and unfed. And if I cast aside my sins, I just might see the point in all this holy hollering. And I've been searching high and low, and what it is I'm searching for, man, I don't even know. And if I land on Jesus Christ, I guess the church is pretty and the people sure are nice. You tell me I am crazy, that I need little pills. You can tell me to believe you, oh, but I never will. Ask me more questions so I can answer them wrong. 'Cause I'm just one drink away from moving on. You tell me I'm crazy, that I need
Thanks, y'all. Thanks for being here today. As Red said, we're Mackenzie Roark and the Hotpants from Richmond, Virginia. And yeah, we're on a little tour, making our way over to Nashville as well for Americana Fest. And we're super happy to be here. This is my second time playing the Blue Plate Special, but first time with the full band. And we're loving Knoxville so far. So this next song is off of my album. It's called Highway I've Been On. And yeah, hope you like it. Ready? So much. Justin, could I get a little more vocal in my monitor, please? Thank you.
So, hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. It's Mackenzie. Mackenzie Roark and the Hotpants with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Now, Mackenzie, you've been here before, right?
I have, yes,
Okay.
in 2018. Stopped through just when I was traveling. That was actually my first little solo tour I ever did.
You didn't have Hotpants back
No,
then.
not back then. I just had one other player with me that one time. Yeah.
So now the group has grown since your last visit, but let's go back a little further than that. Well, how about you in your musical career? When did you start writing your own songs?
I mean, high school, but I don't play those. Those are embarrassing.
Oh, come
those
on.
Are bad. I would say, seriously, like after college, I went to, I got my master's degree in creative writing. And so over the course of that experience, thought I wanted to be like a fiction writer or poet or something. And through that, I was like, I actually just really like writing songs. And so sort of took what I was learning in school and applied it to songwriting. And ever since then, it's just kind of been like one of my main ambitions in life is just like writing a great song, and I've just been trying again and again and hoping to get closer and closer. So I don't know if I'll ever reach that, masterpiece moment, but maybe.
you gotta work your way there.
Oh,
you know.
Totally.
So, as a writer, you were already trained on the writing part of it, but what about the instrument part of it?
That's funny. I've always just kind of used guitar as like a vehicle with which to sing and share my songs. So I don't really like consider myself like a musician, but I do know some chords and started playing in like 6th grade and grew up kind of playing like with church groups and things like that, open mics in college, and and now I play like 4 or 5 nights a week back at home, and it's really amazing. And I'm really happy for how I've grown and where I've come.
So, being an independent writer, do you like to co-write?
No, not really. I've had a lot of people approach me throughout the years about co-writing, and it's always been a struggle for me. I take songwriting like very, very personally. I'm very like precious about it, I guess. So it's hard to co-write. I have done it a few times, and I hope to do some more, like maybe with the band and things like that. Now that we're more working together towards a sound that we're all working towards, I want to do a little more co-writing, with this group. But yeah, that's kind of a area that I'm not too versed in.
Well, so asking a writer if they're a structured writer is kind of an odd question, but what is your process of writing? Do you sit down to write a song, or does the song come to you in weird ways?
Kind of both. I mean, I've had both experiences. Sometimes I'll just, a line will come and I'll write it down, and then it'll sit there for months, and then I'll kind of like go back and I'll compile something and sort of make it work together. It's like putting together a puzzle for me. But then sometimes, like the lightning bolt will strike and something will kind of come in its full form, and like that happens very rarely for me, but when it does, I'm very excited about it, because when that doesn't happen, the songwriting process is very painstaking and long. Most of my songs have taken like years to finish, start to finish, just because I don't know, I really just want to make something good, and I don't want to write something in 15 minutes because I want to give it the care that it deserves.
All right. So currently, you are just working on some singles and getting some songs together, but later this year, looking to record a new project.
Yes, we are. Basically, when we get back from tour, we're going to get into recording mode, and we are going to have a full album out. I think 9 songs. Hopefully, early 2025 as the full Hotpants outfit. So I'm excited to finally release music as this outfit. My first album that is available for streaming and all of that it just says Mackenzie Roark, and so it doesn't have the Hotpants, edition. So I'm excited to have these songs out.
Okay, so as mentioned, well, you get a double header because they're going to be in town for a couple of nights. You can catch them both tonight and tomorrow night at the Preservation Pub before headed over to Nashville with the rest of the world. On the 18th, they'll be at the Underdog, the 19th at New Heights Brewing, and on the 20th at Betty's Grill there in Nashville. You can find that complete tour by visiting MackenzieRoark.com, ROARKL. Shaking howdy with them after the show and thank them for getting up real early and being here with us. There's also merch available over there at the merch table. It looks like Mackenzie's doing some fashion accessories over there as well that you can check out some shopping to be had afterwards, is what I'm getting at. But for now, I'm going to back out of the way. We're going to get more music right here from Mackenzie Roark and the Hotpants on the Blue Plate Special.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. song is called Hot American Red Blood. That's going to be on our album coming out. This next song you actually can stream. I just learned about the FCC violations about 15 minutes ago, so I had to make a quick rewrite on this one because I do like a cuss word. I grew up not saying them, so then as an adult it's just like, it's a weird little subtle act of rebellion. Anyways, this one's called Killin' Time. You can go stream it, and we also have a music video for it. Ready?
I still call you baby 'cause it's hard to quit. And even though we're older, it's the same bad fit. But chasing the past is like chasing your tail. You break all the rules and wonder why you're in jail. And I could blame it on you, but you love pretty women. They tell you just what to do. Oh, and I'm killing time. A good man is hard to find, and I'm just killing time. Well, I've done it all in this one-horse town, except for die from the agony you're waiting around. I wander the streets instead of going home, chasing the can down the same old road. And the winds are in from the south. At least a hurricane gives us something to talk about. Oh, and I'm killing time. A good place is hard to find, and I'm just killing time. Hey, take it, Billy. Celebrity gossip and alcohol are taking me far away from it all. And everything good turns to suffering. And this is why we can't have nice things. And the country station plays, assuring me that this is all just a waiting game. I'm killing time. A good way is hard to find. I'm just killing time.
Thank you so much.
It's Mackenzie Roark and the Hotpants with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. They've got one more tune for us here today, but before they do that, how about we get one more round of applause for Kirsty Lee Akers, the first half of the show here today. Feel free to shake and howdy with our performers and certainly thank them for being here with us today. And we want to invite y'all to join us again tomorrow. Now, it's like I said, we've got lots of performers traveling in the area this week and next. Tomorrow we have 2 bands for you. Call Me Spencer and Wesley Dean. Wesley is also an Australian. However, he's living here in the States right now. And you can always find out more information about who is headed in our direction by visiting the calendar right there on our website at WDVX.com. Once you find the calendar, you can click on the performers and it'll take you over to their website as well, so you can learn about a little bit more about who is headed in our direction. Again, Mackenzie and the Hotpants will be at the Preservation Pub both tonight and tomorrow night before headed over to Nashville on Wednesday to the Underdog, Thursday to New Heights Brewing, and Friday there at Betty's Grill. Feel free once again, just certainly thank them for being here with us today. We're going to get one last tune from Mackenzie Roark and the Hotpants on the Blue Plate Special.
Thanks so much. The song is called Rich Man. Driving all night and I'm almost at my place. Been dodging every snake on the highway in this rat race. 1,700 miles just to show my face. Is it really worth it? No one will say. Voice in my head sings along with the radio. Chip on my shoulder like the universe owes me a bone. Won't someone send out something etched in gold? But nothing good comes easy. This I know. This I know. I thought by now I'd be a big man, or have one that I could call. But I'm just staring at the ceiling, banging my head up against the wall. And I could just try a little harder, just try not doing it all. My bank account is a white mess. Got another love letter from the folks at the IRS. But there's no pleasing Uncle Sam, I guess, unless you give it all away to his government. And why's every rich old bastard got no taste? Buying up every green piece of real estate, leaving luxury apartments in their way. God save our town before it's too late. Yeah, before it's too late. I thought by now I'd be a rich man, or have one that I could call. But I'm just staring at the ceiling, banging my head up against the wall. And I could just try a little harder. I could just try not doing it all. Yeah. These days I'm trapped up in my head. Dirty thoughts and a little existential dread. But I thank the stars for its little scraps of bread. If I wasn't hungry, I might as well so much. Come see us at Preservation Club tonight. We love you.
Mackenzie Roark and the Hotpants. Thank y'all, and join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.